Hi, welcome to Mary's Math Club.
Today we will discuss about coordinates, and to discuss this coordinate, primary idea of coordinate, we need to know about graph. But what is graph? Graph is nothing but the visual representation of data or the mathematical equations. And to draw this graph, we need two number lines. How? Because we need one number lines and we need another number lines where two number lines are intersecting each other at the point 0 and perpendicularly. Again I am repeating this area. Two number lines. This is one number lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, one number line, and another number line is also intersecting this number line at the point 0, means this point, perpendicularly, means perpendicularly. This is another number line. So both the number lines are intersecting each other at the point 0. At the point 0. So as it is number line, so these number lines, my line is not straight, but this is one number line. This number lines, one side is positive, and if this point is 0, and obviously the left hand side of this point is negative numbers, because this is number lines and this is also number lines. So this side is positive, all are positive, and these sides are negative numbers. These number lines, which is horizontal, is called horizontal axis or x dot axis, and this number line, which is just perpendicularly standing on the x axis at the point 0, that is called y axis. It is generally known as x axis, and this is generally known as y axis. In any coordinate, x is called abscissa and y is called ordinate. Now, very clearly from this picture, you can see that this is a plane where two number lines are intersecting each other at the point 0 and perpendicularly. So we are getting four separated space. Each of these space is called quadrant, and the point means 0 point, where x-axis is 0 and where y-axis value is also 0 at 0 point. This is called origin of the graph. This is called origin of the graph, and this plane is known as Cartesian plane. Not that always Cartesian plane will be two-dimensional. It may be three-dimensional also, but here we will discuss about this two-dimensional Cartesian plane, where we are getting the two axes, that is one x-axis, which is known also as horizontal axis. This axis is also known as horizontal axis, already I told it, and this axis is also known as vertical axis. Now these four separated space we are getting. Each of the space is called quadrant, and to name it, each quadrant, we always move anti-clockwise direction. So if it is first quadrant, just a minute, if this is first quadrant, then we will move this way, because anti-clockwise direction, so we will go there. Next, this one is called second quadrant. This one is called third quadrant, and the last but not least, this quadrant is known as fourth quadrant. Now here, if we say any point, if you want to explain any point, if you want to measure any, if you locate any point, how we will do. So if we say a point A on the graph, what will be its position? How mathematically we will express its position? See, suppose this is the point A. This is the point A. Now how we will understand that this is the point of A? How we will mathematically express it? If we say that this is the x-axis, this is 0 point, so naturally number lines means from the 0, right side is one side is positive and another side is negative. So according to x-axis, this is 1, 2, 3, so this is 3. But if I say A is equal to 3, then this position x is 3, in this position x is 3, this position, all this position x is 3, and if we go on the top, along this line, all the position x is 3. But I want just this unique position's mathematical expression. I want just this position. Then how we will understand it is this position? So if just with respect to x we can't explain that what is in a position, and that's why we have to take the help of y-axis also. Now see, if we see it how where it's from y-axis, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 in the y-axis, and this is just 4. So, and this is just 4. So the position of this point A will be 1, 2, 3 in x-axis and 1, 2, 3, 4 top on the y-axis. So then we will write it as the point position is x is 3 and y is 4. This is called coordinate. This is called coordinate. This position, the A, this A's mathematically position is 3, 4. Generally we say 3, 4. X, y, 2, 5. 2, 5. The value of x, y is 2, 5. Means in Cartesian plane, in coordinate plane, it will be x, for x axis it is 2, it will go 2, and for y side it will go 5. So this is the coordinate for the point A. This is also known as order pair. Now see, in this first quadrant, means this one, this space, this side, all the x, these are positive. It is the positive side of x in this axis, because this is not x. What is x? X is nothing but a number line, and this point is 0. So one side is positive, this side is positive, right hand side, and this side is negative. So first quadrant x value is positive. I am writing here x value is positive, and according to this, that y-axis, this is actually nothing but another number line which is perpendicularly standing on the x-axis at point 0 and intersecting at the point 0, both of them. So this is here, its number line, all are positive, because if you rotate, suppose this is one axis, one number line, and you are after rotating, you are standing another number line like this. So this is the positive side of the number line, top side. So this here y is also positive. So in quadrant, first quadrant, this is coordinate. So in first quadrant, x, y both are positive. X, y both are positive. And in second quadrant, see, x is here negative. So we are writing x is negative, and y still positive. So x coordinate is negative, but y is in positive. And in the third quadrant, here you will see that both of them are negative, because along this x-axis, from this point, it's all are negative, so x is minus. And along the y-axis, actually this is number line, again I am saying, So this is when going down, so this is the point 0, and if I going down, all these are negative. So y is also negative here. So this quadrant means this third quadrant x is negative, y is negative, so both are negative. This is in the case of third quadrant. This is in the case of third quadrant. And see here, look at here. This is the fourth quadrant. See here, x is positive. X is positive. So whenever we will find out any point whose ordinate is x minus y, then we'll come here, because here x is positive totally, and y is negative because it's going down. So x is positive here and y is negative. This is fourth quadrant. That's why generally most of the statistical graphs represent in the first quadrant. We will do in first quadrant. With 4 example, we will make it clear. See the graph. Here I am indicating y-axis and x-axis with red color, and there is lots of other lines also. But before that, I want to say that you are watching that the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis is I have written 0, 0, because as I told that x-axis and y-axis both are number lines and they are intersecting each other at the point 0. So in this point x is 0 and y is also 0. That's why the intersection point's coordinate is 0, 0. You are seeing that here is lots of lines are here other than x-axis and y-axis. Actually all of the lines are number lines, and some of the number lines are parallel to x-axis and they are equidistant to each other, and their 0 point is lying on the y-axis. That means other way we can say that along the y-axis x is 0 always. And similarly we can say there is some of parallel number lines which are parallel to y-axis and their 0 point is lying on the x-axis. That means other way, along the x-axis y is always 0. Now we will find out the coordinate of the point B. Clearly we can see that x is here 3, because on the y-axis, along the y-axis x is 0, and from that point if you go to our right side, you will see this is just taking 1 unit, 2 unit and 3 unit. So x is 3 for the point B. And now for the y we will see just similar way, that is also 1, 2, 3, because from the x-axis y is 1, 2, 3 unit. So the coordinate of B is 3, 3. We write like this way and we keep all the things within the bracket, first bracket or parenthesis, whatever you say. So this is our writing style. When we will write coordinate of any point, first we will write x, the value of x, and then a comma, then y, and whole the thing we will keep it inside the parenthesis or first bracket. Similarly we will find out the coordinate of point A, and very clearly we can understand that point A is in the third quadrant. Third quadrant means here x will be negative and y will be also negative, because x-axis and y-axis both are actually number line, and in the third quadrant x-axis is negative part is there, and y-axis also negative part is here. -4 for x and -2 for y. So coordinate of A will be -4, -2. Up to this our point was given on the graph, and we find it out their coordinate. And now coordinate is given, we will find out where will be the point position. Now see, our coordinate is given, that is -3, 4, -3, 4. So minus 3, 4, when we are saying this minus 3, 4, that means x is minus 3 and y is 4. That means x is minus 3 means it will be in the second coordinate, because x is in second coordinate only, x will be minus and y will be positive. So it will be in the second coordinate, and as it is minus 3 and 4, so we, according to the unit, we can point it out. So here it is, see, x is 1, 2, 3 unit and y is 1, 2, 3, 4 unit. Next, we are indicating this point by yellow color in the third quadrant, and another coordinate is given, that 2 minus 1. Now we will point, look at that point where will be this coordinate. See, as it is given that 2 minus 1, that means x is 2, so positive, and y is equal to minus 1, that means negative. So it will be in the fourth quadrant, because in the fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. And according to the given unit, that means x is equal to 2 unit and y is equal to 1 unit, we will plot it, and that is our pink one. The pink point is that point whose coordinate is 2 minus 1. So this is the way how we can plot the point when the coordinate is known to us. And in the case of equation, when we want to make a line graph, then first what we will do, that we will find out the different combination of x and y, and then just like this way we will plot the points on the graph. So hope you like it and understand it. Keep watching Mary's Math Club.